benefits of attending such a user group meeting are several. You actually learn how to solve some problems, you bring home some solutions, and you share strategies that are very useful. For instance, access to raw data in the field of NGS, this is very important, because then you can really compare analytical performance between different laboratories. This type of user meeting often provides you with this, because you get direct access to the experience of other users, and you can really look specifically at the data and figure out whether you are doing things in the right way or not.
Cell-free DNA as well as the immuno-oncology presentations have been very enlightening. So I think a meeting like this allows different groups to bring their strengths, and we can learn from each other and best practices, and this will elevate all users who are participating. And I think it's a very honest and a very real exchange, which is really important, especially in areas of clinical testing where we need real examples as well as solutions to some of the problems that we face.
So although my lab is primarily focused on genomics, translating that genomic research into something that can actually be used directly in patient care is really at the heart of what we do when we support pharmaceutical companies. So coming to a meeting like this is very important for someone like me, because I have a very different perspective than many of the colleagues that I'm meeting here. Many of them are really on the front lines of medical care. They're dealing directly with patients, understanding how to treat those patients. That really informs the kind of work that we do. Ultimately, my lab is not treating patients directly. We're doing that in the context of clinical trials, but understanding the unique perspective of those clinicians and the issues that they're confronting on a daily basis really informs the work that we do.
So customers here are looking to understand our technology, are interested in understanding how we interact with oncologists and pathologists, and also understand whether we are working towards clinical utility of assays that would then influence their decisions.
I think this user group meeting was very helpful in terms of interaction between the industry part and also the hospital part of it, because the research always have our own clinical questions that we would like to ask and see how the industry can in fact support us to establish some of the goals that we would like to achieve.
It's a vision not only to marry what oncologists and pathologists need, but also what patient diagnostics requires. We are nothing if we don't listen to our customers. It is very important that we remember that patient care is of utmost importance to us. Cancer, in my opinion, is almost an epidemic, and the earlier we take this seriously in terms of what we are developing and what our hospitals and our oncologists and our pathology groups want, the better it is for all of us.